Hello, I am Nathaniel Alvarado, and this is me going over my input program. Uh, Going line by line, these are the imports for a buffer reader and then input stream reader. This is the beginning of the input program. These are me instantiating Boolean and string variables for the various options we have in the command lines, as well as in the answers that will potentially be found from that command line or other data. Going into the main, this is just to print out standard input so the user knows what is going on there. Then we have a try block. We instantiate this new a buffer reader that I call input, and then we have it then do a system in to then, I guess, be able to peek in to what's being put in. I create a new variable line that is a string to hold that. I then create this while loop, and then I have line equal to the input buffer reader, and then it does a read line, and it'll continue to go through each new thing that is input as long as it's not null. And then I print out the print line, and then I just double check to make sure that it's always in lowercase, so nothing funky can be going on. And then after that, it'll do a catch exception, and then it'll just print out the message that there was an abnormality in something that someone inputted. Next is the command line input. This again is doing a print line to say, all right, now it's time for the command line arguments. This line checks to make sure that there are arguments in it, and then if there are, then we start with this for loop, which then iterates through each part of the arguments array. This is to go through and to see if each of the option types are present inside of the array, and then sets them to true if they are. Down here is where we actually find the words that correspond with each of the options. We ask if the current index equals whatever it may be for either of these, -o or -t. And if it's present, then we want to go to the index right after it, because that's the actual word that we want. And then if the argument equals either -h or -t, we don't care, so we'll just continue. Otherwise, that means that it's the word that corresponds to that, and then we capture it, and then we set that equal to that index then in answer 1, and then the same thing goes down here. Also down here is where we actually do the creation of the output that's going on. This is just 3 if blocks asking if each option is then set to true. Then what we do is then we say, okay, system out, and then we print option 1 with the answer 1, or option 2 with the answer 2, and then because we never want option 3, if it is present, it'll just output option 3, and then it is done. Thank you.